In this video example, we're going to show you all the steps that you need to perform to get up and running with MetaLocator. In this video, we're going to be creating a store locator. However, MetaLocator can be used to create a searchable database of any kind. To get started, we're going to add data to MetaLocator. So click Continue at the Let's Add Some Data prompt. We're going to be importing locations. However, you could import other or events or persons. We'll be importing data using a spreadsheet. However, you can add data one by one by clicking Manual. If you'd like to get a glimpse at the spreadsheet we'll be using, click Download a Sample Spreadsheet. I'll choose that file from my computer. And MetaLocator will upload the file and analyze it. The first step in that analysis is to compare any of the columns in the spreadsheet that you've imported with existing MetaLocator columns. In this example, you can see that MetaLocator has identified and matched a large number of the columns in our sample spreadsheet, with the exception of one column called Favorite Color. We've intentionally added this column to our sample spreadsheet to show what MetaLocator does when it encounters a column it does not recognize. In this example, MetaLocator will automatically create a custom field called Favorite Color to match the custom field it encountered in our spreadsheet. The rest of the columns have been appropriately matched to MetaLocator system columns. You can see the matching occurring based on the imported column name and the internal MetaLocator system column name. So name was matched to name, description to description, and so forth. Click Next to continue once you're satisfied with the matching choices. Click Next at the Options screen. MetaLocator will then import that data and create any custom fields necessary. Since we're importing location data and we did not include latitude and longitude data, MetaLocator will notice that we need to perform geocoding. Geocoding is the process of assigning a latitude and longitude to an address. This allows us to plot addresses on a map. Click Start Geocoding at the Geocoder screen, and MetaLocator will go through every record in your database and assign a latitude and longitude based on the address data that was provided. Once complete, MetaLocator will let you know that all data was saved and geocoding is completed, and bring you to the next step in the process, which is to create an interface. Interfaces are what you install on your website and what ultimately your customers see. So we'll click Continue. And the first step is to choose from one of the available interface templates. We can choose this nice left and right green layout, or a blue layout, or pink layout, or various other options. Feel free to explore and preview these various interfaces. You can install as many interfaces as you want, so feel free to explore and try the various options. In this example, we'll choose the sleek design template. I'll click Select, and MetaLocator will install that template as a customizable interface in my account. It drops us at the interface editor screen where we can review any of MetaLocator's 350 options. However, in this example, we're just going to preview what MetaLocator has created. Notice that we have a completely functional store locator, complete with postal code search, category search, and details. Without making any modifications, I'll just click Save and Close to continue. The next step in the process is to install this locator onto my website. In this example, we'll be installing on a WordPress website. Right now, we'll install it on this page. It's an empty page that just says Sample Store Locator. In the back end of WordPress, the post has no content, and we'll be installing the MetaLocator interface on that page. The first step in that process is to click Install next to our interface. choose a host name for this interface. This step is critical in allowing Google to interpret the data that you've uploaded into MetaLocator. I'll just enter a sample. I'll make sure that that's available and save and continue. MetaLocator will give me the installation code for the interface I've just created. I'm going to copy that to my clipboard and click Continue. Now that I've got the code I need to install, I'm going to switch over to my website and edit the page onto which I want to install this interface. I'll switch over to the text view so I can paste in code and choose Paste. I'll click Update to save the changes to this page, and then reload the sample page. And notice now that we have a completely functional store locator installed on this website that can be crawled by Google and contains all the features that are available within this interface. If I'd like to go back and modify my interface, I can simply jump to my interface settings and make changes as necessary. I don't need to repeat the installation process. I can simply make modifications to my data and settings, and the changes will be reflected on my interface. That concludes the basic up and running installation process for MetaLocator. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions via the support link in the lower right. Thanks and have a great day.